What's going on, Dragon Ball Super fans? This week's episode of Dragon Ball Super was really well done and absolutely fantastic. One thing that I want to talk about right now before I get into the actual details of, Golden Frieza, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, Jocko and Bulma, their comedy relief is damn near perfect. It is so funny. I laughed so many times, especially the scene where she's got Jocko in a headlock, smacking him on the back of the head while she's talking. Dude, that shit had me cracking up. I almost was just like, I want to put that clip just on World Star. That's how funny that shit was. Into Goku and Frieza's fight. Now, it seems that obviously there was a lot of things that kind of changed, especially the fight, the pace. It was changed a little bit. There was still some the same old little boring parts where, Frieza was blasting him and, stepping on him and talking down to him and everything. That was all still, the same as Fukatsu no F. Another thing that kind of got me, what? Was just, literally, it's going to be the same. It's going to play out the same. We've all seen the episode now. We all know. It's going to play out the same, which I'm not happy about. For this one, we all know that Frieza is completely stronger than Goku. Yeah, it was stated in Fukatsu no F, and he stated it again that, hey, you're stronger than me. Everybody knows you're stronger. The only way that, you at your full power and literally not, just drained would be if Vegeta stepped in, we both tag teamed and whooped your ass. That is literally what that kind of was screaming. It was just like, yo, these two need to, at some point in time, need to work together. It's always been like that. For some reason, every, Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super or Dragon Ball GT, whichever you want to go by, it always states that they have to fight together, which that's something that they just don't like doing. But we see that even Beerus and we said, look, if them two, went up there at Frieza, they would annihilate him. That would be it. They would beat the dog crap out of Frieza. Nothing said, that's it. But, as they're saying, Pride will not let them do that. Which now means that, another thing that kind of was just the same way, was that they were kind of saying that Goku and Frieza were, evenly matched at first, where they were still holding back power, and, Frieza's still way beyond Goku right now. And I don't mean a cent as in, Goku can't, achieve that level without some more training. But more of a, he's just too strong for Goku. Alone, and even Vegeta, alone, both of them would probably get their butts whipped. Now, you don't really get to see how strong Vegeta really is in Fukatsu no F. Because, their fight only lasted a couple of, minutes. It was just he was beating a worn down, beat up Golden Frieza, and, he had reverted back to just regular Frieza, the final form. But, in this one, hopefully we do get a little bit more of a fight with Vegeta and get to see a little bit of his abilities more. I don't think so, because, as it is, he's still, worn down and beaten down, so I doubt we're going to get to see anything. Another thing that I want to say is, even at the end where, Goku still got caught with a laser beam, it seemed that in Fukatsu no F, it was more in his chest, kind of more rib cage, so it's that's a big kind of difference right there. Same thing still happened, Frieza still talked down to him after, it happened. They're still, tried to show a little bit of, I guess you can say, reasoning of why, because, Goku let his guard down, obviously. He always does that in fights, and, it leads to his downfall sometimes, but, yeah, that's not the worst thing that, kind of happened or anything. It's just okay, I can understand it, but at the same time, Goku, you're way beyond, this. You've been training about not, lowering your guard. Why the fuck would you lower your guard? I just don't understand it. This is why? Why would you literally do that? Whis and them have been teaching you how to control, your ki, how to keep it in your body from leaking, how to literally have patience and stuff, and literally keep your fucking guard up at all times. And then you go into the first battle that you're fucking in with an enemy and lose your fucking guard. Like, I mean, you just was just like, oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm already won. You know, that's cool. I'm just gonna draw my laser beam. Laser beam. Even with that, it's just like a whatever. We see the Vegeta's gonna tag in. This is what I'm most excited for. I was most excited to see Vegeta fight him, even in Fukatsu no F. Like I said, we probably won't get a lot with him. That really does suck. But with this episode, I'd probably definitely give this a good 8 out of 10 because, like I said, it is enjoyable, especially Jocko and Bulma. Their comedy relief is absolutely hilarious. I just didn't like the simple fact of, you know, still doing the same kind of things. We're definitely still going to get a little bit of Vegeta, which is still nice. I would love to see, you know, that misleading title about the decisive Kamehameha or whatever to end it all. I would hate, like, to say if it was, because it looks like they're going to go with Frieza blowing up the Earth again, and then, you know, Whis rewinding their time back, I think 15 seconds or something, and Goku coming in with the Kamehameha. I would love to see, like, Vegeta, like, swat that Kamehameha out of nowhere and straight up end, like, Frieza point blank, and that's it. Like, I would love to see that. That's what I would love to see. Or, like, him stop him while he's charging up the Kamehameha and being like, I got this one, and then blowing him to hell. Literally. So, yeah, guys, in the comment section below, tell me what you thought of this week's episode, and if you enjoyed it, and if you think that next week's episode we're going to get the same thing what we were talking about, if it's going to be just like Fukatsu no F, or if you're hoping that Vegeta actually does get to do the decisive blow, the finishing kill on Frieza, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, smack that like button if you enjoyed it, if you didn't, smack it anyway, and share the video with everybody. All of the links, whatever you're on, share it. That's it, guys. I'm IC Josh, and I'm out. Peace.